Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know now, you know we back at it. The dynamic duo. You know what I mean? Your favorite podcasters. That be us. If you're new here, man, we ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe, all of those small things to show you appreciate the big things that we do. But nonetheless, let's get into the pod the way we normally get into the pod. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything's good. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love. Know what I mean? The views. Know what I mean? Thank y'all for the views, the plays. Like we always say, man, please like, rate, review, share, and subscribe. Wherever you listen to us at. Audio, whatever they call it. Follow, join, subscribe. Know what I mean? Whatever that is, we appreciate that you do that. And other than that, I'm good, man. Everything is great, man. I mean, so I don't ever ask how's everything with you.
Man, listen, man, I'm too blessed to be stressed, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On some real shit, like, you know what I mean? I never had a bad day in my life.
You know what I mean? We getting close. Man, closer and closer to achieving the goals, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely.
You know
Thank y'all for everything.
Yeah, man. Things is looking up for us, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, man, definitely. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The movement is doing what it's got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been grinding out, putting things in place for a long time, you know what I mean? And we've just been building up the audience. We gave out a lot of free content. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting to the point where, like Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price. So, you know what I mean? It's time, you know what I'm saying, that things have got to change up, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The leaders of the new school, man, content kings, and you know what I mean, everything else. I think it's time to, you know what I mean, do what we gotta do, man. Pay some bills and do what we gotta do. But with that said, y'all, this is a Let's Talk, and we're gonna talk about some things that's been happening, not just in Philly, but around the world. But let's just stick to Philly for right now, man. You know what I mean, how did you view that weird and crazy Eagles game?
Tell you the truth, I didn't miss most of the game.
Okay.
I ended up missing most of the game. And then once it had the rain delay, I kind of got into doing something else and just never got back to it. So I didn't even get to sit and watch the whole game through.
Right.
Like I wanted to. It just didn't work out like that, man. But a win is a win.
Right.
Regardless. So I'll be all right with that, man. I'm cool with that. And I mean, I can't complain. I can't complain too much. Like I say, man, we hopefully we can get everything rocking and rolling the way we need to. And other than that, like I said, I can't complain because we still won. So I ain't got no complaints.
Yeah, I feel you. It was crazy. The rain delayed, you know what I mean? Feel like it just killed our momentum. We was damn near like we went from a team last year that couldn't score in the first quarter, that we couldn't be stopped scoring and shit. When the rain delay hit, it seemed like that stopped the momentum and it stopped everything. Because it was right after we got the motherfucking fumble, you know what I'm saying? And it slowed everything down, you know what I'm saying? If y'all did watch the game, because it was the first game of the season on Thursday, you know what I mean? Y'all know that Jalen Carter got ejected early in the game, you know what I'm saying, for spitting on Dak Prescott. And I guess when the rain delay hit, they started showing like angles of where Dak Prescott spit towards Jalen Carter, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? He made the claim that, I do that 1,000 times. It was nothing against him, you know what I mean? I was just spitting the spit. It wasn't nothing like that.
I mean, it was what it was, man. Just hopefully you have more, be able to, control yourself a little bit better. You know what I mean? Probably in the heat of the moment. You know what I mean? He spit at you, so you spit at him, probably. Yeah. So that's all, man. I mean, so
it was what it was. Like, so we won. You know what I mean? We picked up where we left off at. You know what I mean? This is why I mess with Jalen Hurts. It wasn't I got to prove to everybody that I can do what everybody said I couldn't do. No. It's just like, let's get busy and let's win. And he stuck to that. You know what I'm saying? Also, moving forward, man, we might as well just knock this joint out so we can get it about the way. Oh, no, before we do that, shouts out to, Iso on his, on the Friday episode, man. That joint was, garnering heavy responses, heavy comments. A lot of comments come through Spotify, a lot of comments come through YouTube, you know what I mean, like that. So, some comments come through places where you can't even see them. A lot of DMs and stuff like that. But Do you believe? Because it's crazy that you said this. Because I was going to ask you this question before. You know what I'm saying, you actually wanted to name a certain thing, a certain title. Do you believe that the young brothers feel like they feel because they just going through the fatigue of a woman dictating to them what they got to do and how they got to live for the requirements to be in a relationship with a woman? Want me to explain?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Okay. Because your episode Friday was Stop Hating Women, right? Do you believe that we going through this because of the fatigue of a woman is going to tell you, I want a man to be this, and this. These are my requirements. We have to fit these requirements in order to get a woman, and a woman is allowed to just be a woman. You feel like it's just, I'm tired of a woman dictating to me what I have to be while she has to be just who she is.
No. Somebody asked that?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh. No, because it was always like that. We just didn't have the internet. The problem now is we have people spending so much time on the internet. And then black people, that's how I know that they kind of target, the powers that be target us with this shit, because it's just on the algorithm no matter what. Know what I mean? Whether you watch it, if you barely watch it, if you don't watch it all, it still pops up on your algorithm. They just trying to feed this whole men versus women thing. Issues with women, you always had that. People were saying that back in the 80s because they showed it on the internet. They showed it was a they was walking around talking to men.
Mm-hmm.
This was literally from the 80s. And the men were saying the same things then 40 years ago that they saying now about the issues they have with women, the women that, they feel like they want to be more independent. They want to, they putting their careers ahead. Now, mind you, this documentary is from the 80s. So it was 40 years, that joint was almost 40 years ago. Oh, and it's still the same thing. So it's not that ever changed.
Yeah.
It's been like that for a while now. The problem is you did not have the internet around. So the only time you might have heard that is when stuff like that, when you're talking to or hearing opinions of other men, is like people in your family, your neighborhood, the barbershop, and that's it. Now you walking around with a phone in your hand, consuming this bullshit content, because most of it is bullshit. Because a bunch of people that probably don't have no real experience with women, just saying whatever to try to get some views so they can get some money. You got a bunch of, it's the hustle now. Now you got all this content. It's oversaturated with content. That's why you see places like YouTube saying they're going to cut down on what they call low effort content. That's just a politically correct way of saying all this bullshit. Because this is the problem. So now you got, like I say, that ain't nothing new. That been around for years. That been around since probably damn near the goddamn 70s. And the whole women empowerment movement, the whole feminism movement that, like we say, our women got pulled into, and then now they still carrying it, while other races of women are kind of letting some of that go, realizing I ain't trying to spend my whole life by my damn self. I ain't like I don't need no man. I just want to get treated a little differently. So now you got black women holding on to that, acting like they don't need a man. Because you don't hear no other race of women say that.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't need one. I don't hear that all day. Hear that from our women, from black women. So, but the problem is this. That always been around. You're going to have women that's independent, that want to put their career first, that sit there and tell you I work for mine and all that. That's nothing new. The problem is you got so much of this information now. It's flooding people's mind. Like I say, it's youngins that ain't off the porch yet that's already deciding that they fed up with women. How you fed up with women and you ain't even grown yet? You ain't even dealt with none. Mm. You ain't even off the porch yet. So how you already tired of women and tired of dealing with women when you ain't even started yet? That's the problem with this content. It's the trickle down effect. You got 15, 16-year-olds talking about, forget these chicks. Well, if you forgetting the chicks, who you want to be with? You don't even know nothing yet. You ain't got no kind of experience yet. You just looking at this stuff online. When most of these people, it's a hustle. Most of these people probably never really dealt with women, or they holding on to, I didn't get chose by this chick in high school and I'm 30, 40, 50 fucking years old, still crying about it. Like I say, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. If you with her, would you date you? Most y'all, the answer will be no. This is the thing. We gotta stop being mad at women about every goddamn thing. And the thing is I'll keep telling, it's the content doing it to us. It's the content doing it to them, especially these younger guys. Some of these grown men, some hopeless man clock in, bro. Y'all never going to, y'all gonna cry about chicks to the day y'all going, but first of all, y'all gonna cry about chicks that y'all don't even qualify for. Because some of y'all don't even want to do the basic stuff to just even qualify y'all to even be in a relationship with a woman. Y'all know what I mean? Like y'all don't want to work. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't got no goals, no achievements, no nothing. Y'all floating through life, trying to do the bare minimum, but you want a chick that's a 9 or a 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to do nothing to try to better my chances of getting a woman like that. Like I say, and this is the thing that killed me. You got men, because now y'all done got me started.
Go ahead.
You got men that want a woman to quote unquote act right and just, why I gotta go through all this and why I gotta go through all that. But then you will have a daughter and you wouldn't even want your daughter being with a dude like you. Because at the end of the day, you low effort. But you want your daughter to go out there and be with somebody that go for the gusto though. But you don't go for the gusto in life. Mm. So you wouldn't even want your daughter to date a person like you. Because you ain't on your grind. You would want her to be with somebody that's on their grind, that's that care about what they doing in life, trying to have goals, achievements, successful. Somebody that's going to be able to take care of her, look out for her and provide and give her a good life and then be a good partner. You have stepped in your whole life, so you wouldn't even want your daughter to be with a dude person like you. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get into it in a minute. This is the problem with everybody, and this is the problem with the internet. The same thing that's good about the internet is the same thing that's bad about it. The good thing is anybody has an opportunity to put on to make content, you know what I'm saying, and everything. And the bad thing is everybody can make content. Because just like I said, you got to get your goals and your achievements aligned to be working towards that first. Forget women. The problem is you got people worried about women before they worry about self. And everybody need content. That's why everybody beating y'all to death with men versus women. Men this, women that. Would you date this person? Because they don't have no idea original. Now, that's why we think, y'all. That's why we basically going to take over the internet. Watch this stuff that we start doing. Everybody going to copy it. It's a copycat league. That's why the internet right now, the algorithm is born other than this Young Thug stuff. It's boring. It's men this, women that. They don't have nothing to talk about. They don't have no talent with it when it comes to this. They don't have no creativity when it comes to this. That's why they beating a dead horse. Men this, women that. Sitting there asking that damn woman, you couldn't date a man that makes $50,000? Would you date a woman that was 400 pounds? Okay, she got a standard, you got a standard. You mad at her for having a standard. They kill me with that. So they act like it's just out of, so you're telling me you wouldn't date a guy that was homeless? Because, if he had a good heart and treated you right. What y'all about to do, eat out the trash together? The shit y'all be talking about. So you're telling me that you're a doctor or you're a lawyer, but you're going to go be with somebody who makes $40,000 or $50,000? No. Most women wouldn't. That ain't going to change, bro. That's the problem. The problem is the need for content. I got to beat y'all upside the head because I see it's money in content, and we got to try to make some content, even though we are born and uncreative. That's the problem. You got all this uncreative content. Uncreative. That is the problem. That is the main problem of it. Beating you upside the head with men this, women that, women this, women that. Dog, you would give one of these women your, oh, this chick Saudia, this woman Saudia, she's a fraud. Man, you give that woman your whole fucking check to drink her goddamn bath water. Stop acting, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. And that's how you can tell some of these motherfuckers don't have no real experience with women. Mm-hmm. What are you surprised at? She's being her honest self.
Right.
If a woman is attracted to you enough, yes, she'll be a side chick. Yes, she will. She will come suck your dick when you want, because that's attraction. That's how you can tell some of y'all have no real interaction experience with women. To understand that don't surprise me. He gotta be some go-getter in life for somebody to get busy, because she going back and forth with the fiance, and ain't neither one of them trying to lead this motherfucker. They fighting over him. Right. They arguing over him. You did not hear that woman. From what I heard, I did not hear that chick Saudia say, well, you can have him because I don't want him. And I did not hear the fiance say, you can have him because I don't want him. The difference is, that's the type of guy you want to be. Not necessarily saying cheating, but the type of guy that both them women see value in him, that they don't even want to let him go.
Right.
And neither one of them say, well, it's too much to buy with, you can have him. You ain't had neither one woman say that. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to focus on. Be that man. Be that man. Stop worrying about her. She a pretty chick, she'll be fine. You got to get what you want out of life. You're not going to walk down the street and everybody's going to give you every opportunity in the world and everybody going to care about you. And then at the end of the day, is that her fault or is that men's fault? Yo, she charging all this money to tell you, yeah, she shouldn't have to check for real. That's her hustle. That's on y'all for her to go and tell you the same exact thing that other men has been telling you. She charging thousands of dollars to talk to me. Yes, to tell you what the type of man that she like. And if you want a woman like that, what you got to do, what you got to be, what you got to achieve. If you want women like that.
Right.
What's fraud about it? What's fraud about it? That's how you can tell some of y'all don't have no experience with women. Yes, if a woman likes a man enough, there'll be side chicks. Yes. You probably never got a side chick in your life. Even if you got somebody right now, even if you married, a woman never fought you. I mean, it's some regular dudes who got side chicks. I know people. Well, I ain't gonna say all that, but some of y'all just never been that guy. Just like how Cam Newton say, dude, you not that guy. Some of y'all just not that guy, never gonna be that guy. That's what y'all need to work on, to become that guy. Not to say you become that guy and just start cheating or whatever, but you got to become that guy that a woman feels like is valuable enough that she don't want to lose.
Yeah, but I think a lot of this is just me playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of social media has created a false sense of, I'm not going to say acceptance, right? Of availability. That you feel like, you know what I'm saying? This shit opened up a smorgasbord of women available to me, but you think that's the reality, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand exactly what you're saying. Because you were 6.
Right,
just because,
right.
You're still a 6. Nothing about you changed.
Yeah, and I think that's another version of what's your rank, because as a 6, if you're a man and you're a 6, you think you're gonna get a 9 or a 10. But your rank allows you, your rank, not your ranking with another woman, your ranking in life puts
Right.
you at getting a 6 or below.
Right.
But you, the value of woman that you want, you're not easily able to obtain that. So now it's like fuck all women.
Yeah. That's what they call it. They call it they call that red pill rage. When everybody they called it the red pill, which the red pill was originally like I go back years of watching content. I'm talking about real content by real men that's to improve your overall life.
Mm-hmm.
Not just women. Women, like, remember when we say women's supposed to be the icing on the cake, not the cake. The problem is some men want women to be the cake. That's the end all be all. And then looking at you like, okay, if you were her, would you date you? Very, very simple question. If you were her, would you date you? And most y'all the answer would be no. And if you had a daughter, would you want your daughter to date a man like you? Most y'all would say no. You would want somebody, you want your daughter to date somebody that's doing better than you. That's doing more than you. That has maybe has accomplished more, that's more ambitious than you, that took the chances in life that you didn't want to take to achieve more, do more. So you wouldn't even want your daughter to date a man that's on your level or the way you are. So people got to worry about them first. You got to find your purpose first and go and get on your grind and do what you want to do first. It all starts with that. The problem is people just want to skip steps and don't nobody want to put no work in. Just like today, I did not feel like going to the gym today. I literally forced myself to go. I looked outside and said, man, it's goddamn raining. I don't feel like going. Not going don't hurt nobody but me. I really need to go. That's the difference. You got to do something when you don't feel like doing it. Just like I got to sit on here, later on today, I got to sit on here and force myself to be on this goddamn computer so I can learn some shit about this computer so I can get done what I need to get done. Mm-hmm. I got to force myself to. I don't give a fuck about computers.
Yeah, that's true. You don't. But yeah,
I be having to force myself to do this shit.
Right.
You gotta do things. That's where the growth and things come from. You gotta force yourself to do stuff that you don't want to do.
True.
A lot of people don't want to do that. So you want that 10. Y'all want a chick that look like Saudi Khan or what? I mean, yeah, that's what her name is, Saudi Khan. But you would want a woman that look like that. Wouldn't want to do what you gotta do to qualify. Nah, she's probably not gonna be what chances are unless you somebody that her first love or somebody from a past or the first guy she ever fall in love with. You not gonna be the dude that makes $70,000, $50,000 or $75,000 and she will be with you. You know what I mean? Now if you the number one guy to her, she might have somebody. A lot of these women got guys that the guy that they love, the number one love of their life and all that. If he wasn't doing that great, she would be with him. But if you not that guy, most of them you gotta come with some. You gotta come with. You know what I mean? You gotta come batteries included.
Right.
For most women, you not that guy unless you somebody that she done grew up with, or you somebody that knew her since high school, or you somebody that knew a woman like that. Her trust level gotta be a 10 for you to even consider, like, if you really ain't got nothing going on, or you're a regular everyday person. So what's the chances that any of us are that? Unless it's the woman that you came up with, known since you was little kids. Yeah, they'll accept you not really, or just having a regular job and being the regular, especially if they're a 10. They're a 9 or a 10?
Right.
On that level? So what you...
no, I understand.
Shit doing more harm than good, man.
No, I know what you're saying. And you ain't even tapped because, me watching the video, editing the video, you ain't even... The danger, to me, that wasn't the danger. Because if you ain't going to be able to get them, sometimes that shit helps, that builds character. Knowing that you're not going to be able to get everything that you want. The danger of the content come from the guy that is charming, the guy that is attractive, and he's taking in this content, and he's able to get women, but for some odd reason he has this disdain for women because he takes in this content. You know what I mean? So now he's just fucking with women's emotions and playing with them, not really wanting to, have anything come from the situationship. That's the dangerous shit. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, it always been guys like that.
True, you're right.
It's always gonna be guys like that. It is always gonna be guys like that. The problem with that is the problem with it, with all this content, is the trickle down effect, and then there's people that it's gonna make them angry and make them hate women when she's not the problem. The majority is you.
Right.
Like I say, it's very, very simple. If you were her, would you date you? If you were her, would you give up your phone number or go out on a date with you? Most of y'all would say no. If I was some 9 or some 10, I probably wouldn't date me. I would go date the person or whatever, be with the person that woman, type of woman, that guy that she's with or she would date.
Right.
So you got people who want something that they themselves like, if I was her, I probably wouldn't even go out with me neither. People can't be honest with themselves. And then two, don't want to put no work in. Stop worrying about women, put the work in. Women ain't going nowhere in life. It's not like all of a sudden you're going to wake up and they all be gone and disappear. Put your work in. Now, put your work in. Because think of it like that. You wouldn't. And stop doing the thing where you try to talk to a woman and she tell you no, and you get the cursing out and all that stuff in public. That shit gets on my nerves. I don't like that. Because you wouldn't want no man doing that to nobody and women in your family. So stop doing that. Because you wouldn't want nobody to do that to your sister, your daughter, your mother, whatever. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to no woman in your family. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to your daughter if you try to walk, she try to walk up and talk to her and she's not interested and say, well, fuck you, bitch, and you're ugly and this and that and all. Would you want somebody to do that to your daughter? Or your sister? So cut it out and stop doing that. I keep telling y'all, the number one thing that y'all need to learn when it comes to women, is about rejection. Because that's how I was taught. The first thing you learn about is rejection. Nothing else. See, all this content and all this hustle, they don't teach you the real. The first thing you learn about women is you're not going to get them all. That's the first thing you learn about women, is about rejection. Everybody want to sit up here and act like, yeah, women this and women that, give you a whole bunch of information. That shit is phony. That shit sound phony. Because let me tell you the realest thing ever that my father told me. The first thing you learn about women is about rejection. You're not going to get them all. So when you get rejected, go on and just go on about your business. Tell her have a nice day. Go on about your business. Am I sitting up here? Are we sitting up here like we trying to finesse y'all, trying to sell y'all? And by the way, man, for $50, you can get on a call with me, and I'll teach you about women. Some motherfucker who probably never had fucking women in their life. Or women never looked at them twice until they got a bunch of money. So you still don't even know if you got the women for real or not. That's honest. That's the realest thing ever I can do y'all for free. I ain't one of these people up here charging for no goddamn get on the phone call with me and I'll charge you to talk to you. No, I'll give it to you for free. That's what you really need to hear. First thing you need to learn about women is about rejection. Now, it's what I mean. It's doing too much harm to good. But like I say, anything that makes money, you're gonna have come people treated like a hustle. Everything. These motherfuckers done ran the fucking sneaker. That's like the sneaker game. They done ran the sneaker game into the ground with a bunch of, everybody coming to hustle, done fucked that up. Now the content, 1,000,001 people trying to jump on and get it. That ain't got no, come on, man. should be laughable, the content they be making. But everybody just going to try to come in here and hustle. Got a bunch of people on here that do it. Like I say, just look at this person. Whenever y'all watching content, just look at this person and go with your gut feeling. There's some of these people that you see make content about women. Do you look at them and say that he looked like he got a bunch of experience with women, or he been around a bunch of women his whole life or something like that, or he the type of dude that interact with women and, you know, women seem look. I would think that women, if he was in the room, that woman would be, he'd be interacting with women and women be smiling in his face, happy to talk to him. Does he seem like that? Does he seem like that type of man that women would take to? Instead of y'all just absorbing shit from motherfuckers who probably never been around, barely ever been around women and been invisible to women their whole goddamn life. But they gonna sit on here and tell you about women. Because they trying to get views and they trying to get a damn YouTube check. Do most of these motherfuckers seem like they know anything about women? Do most of them? Just ask yourself that. I mean, just go with your gut instinct. Like some of these people who be popping up on my timeline, you could just, at this point I'm 44 years old. I can look through the screen and tell you don't know shit about women, bro. You probably barely ever, if I put you in a room full of women, you probably be sitting around quiet, wouldn't know what to goddamn say to them. But you gonna give information and tell, nah, women this and women that, and you should do this and do that. We ain't got no experience. So that's the problem, man. Now, I mean, it's too much of this content. Most of these people aren't even, you can just tell they are not qualified for what they talking about. Mm. They are not qualified for what they talking about. They do not have no kind of experience. Know what I mean? And that really showed me that, which I understand some of these people, they might know that, but I gotta talk about it for the sake of the needed content and act like she's some fraud dating coach or dating something like, no, she's a woman. You can get a pretty chick too if your status or you somebody in this world that a woman will look at and say, I want him. Yes, you can get a chick that look like that to come running whenever you want. If her attraction level to you is high enough. But most men never experienced nothing like that. They never had a woman like that or that level of attractiveness. So to begin with, let alone wanting to come running whenever you want her, they just can't relate. Oh, she's fake and then she's a side chick. Yes. Some of y'all motherfuckers are with women who are somebody else's side chick right now. You running around working to pay bills, and she is being that person's Saudi account. She's coming running to just want to be with him whenever he want. That happens in life. See, a lot of people don't want to know the goddamn truth of that. Yes, it's some man out there that the woman you with will do anything he want, and you can't get her to make you a goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwich without a damn argument. It's just life. That happens. But anyway, you know what I mean? I won't stay on this too long, man. We can move on. I mean, we'll move off for this or not, but.
Yeah, you good. I was just listening to you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of brothers out there, man. They dealing with the not being able to meet the requirements of what a woman want, and not even being able to not wanting to put in the work to meet the requirements as well.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Right. That dude, that's the main thing. You gotta, some people just can't get past that, the fact that that you're a man and you gotta put in work.
Yeah.
You're a man, you gotta put in work. You know what I'm saying? And some women will get, but at the same time, is it the woman's fault that men will give up their resources and all that and their time for a beautiful woman? That's life. That ain't gonna never change, bro. Get over that shit, man. Get over that shit and get to work. Get over that shit and get to work, man. Get to work.
Right.
No, I gotta try to bully you into, how come you wouldn't date a guy that works at fast food? Because she's a goddamn lawyer or a damn doctor or some shit like that. So if she's making $200,000, she don't want to be with somebody that makes $50,000. She wouldn't necessarily want to be with a person like that. Especially if you come around with a person and he has no type ambition, or not necessarily ambition, but or if he's just not say complacent, but he's cool where he at in life, and that's where he want to be. Mm-hmm. Like I say, y'all, they so quick to ask a woman that. Go ask that same man. Go date a woman that's 300 pounds, and see what your reaction gonna be. Nah, she love you though. She 300 pounds, but she love you. So why are you asking whether she will date somebody that's fucking flipping burgers? Because would you go date the woman that's eating them motherfuckers? You understand what I'm saying? Like, she got standards, you got standards. That's all I'm saying. Yo, you wouldn't go date the man that make $50,000? Would you go date a woman that's goddamn 300 pounds? No, right? Okay. Nah, she love you. She love you. You gonna say no. That's all I'm saying, man. She get whatever, man.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, before we get to the next topic, let me talk about this trend that was going on, I mean, during the summertime, and hopefully it's closing out now, but I'm saying it's kind of got picked up by news telecast. A daily social media trend threatens kids, homeowners defending themselves. Children are going to get killed, was the exact quote that they use in this trend. Potentially dangerous social media trends are getting kids and potential homeowners into trouble, through the summer. While kids are out of school, two trends in particular that are going viral now are the Urban X, which is called the Urban Exploration, and the door kicking challenge. So these challenges, are kind of self-explanatory, where these kids run up, they boot to the door, or they get into the crib and they explore, the house while nobody is there, And these
explore, that's breaking and entering.
Dog, yeah.
That's breaking and entering. It's not exploring. It's burglary.
Yeah.
It's breaking and entering. It's trespassing. It's burglary. We're going to explore somebody's house. We're going to wait till you're not see who's not home, and then we're going to break in and enter and call it exploring. That's what I mean. Then you see somebody else doing it. Oh, that sounds cool. Somebody gonna get killed like that.
Yeah,
Say you think somebody's not home, then you hear somebody walking around in the house. Cause you about to shoot first and ask questions later. That's a shame. What happened?
Yeah, well, right now, it says reports of doors being kicked in on homes began to come in during the middle of the night. Officers had collected evidence from neighbors indicating that a social media trend called door kicking challenge is behind these acts. And this is from the New York Post. So y'all doing this out in NY, y'all really dangerous. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? The suspects, in the door kicking challenge, the suspects are not entering the homes. But in the urban exploration challenge, the suspects are exploring through the homes once they figure out nobody is there. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, y'all be safe. And Nick Cannon said something in the podcast as I was listening to. Shout out to Nick Cannon, man, because, got a lot of wisdom. And, he's been through a lot of phases in his life. Fame will cease to exist because everybody will have their 10 minutes, 5 minutes of fame. So it won't be a such thing as, fame or fame. It could be levels, you're more famous than me, but fame will cease to exist. And everybody, it seems like you said before, attention is the new currency. And everybody is seeking out their time of fame. So listen, man, don't get caught out here doing nothing dumb to have your little 15 minutes of fame.
Listen, man, 15 minutes of fame. Your 15 minutes of fame gonna be at your funeral, dog.
Yeah, you right.
You go kicking somebody during in the middle of the night. Like what sense do that make? But if you understand, they grown up at a different time.
They are.
Where you can die like that.
True.
You can die like that.
True.
You kicking somebody's door in, it's criminal.
Yeah. It is.
You damaging somebody, probably kicking in somebody's door in. All you got to do is go through the threshold of somebody's door. That could be considered entering, breaking and entering.
True.
All you got to do is go through the doorway. You be standing in the doorway. A lot of y'all don't know nothing, man. Y'all better go sit your asses down somewhere, man.
Dog, these trends pop up every day, and they call them trends because they get trendy. Everybody piggyback off of them, and everybody continue them on throughout the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody gonna kick in the wrong person's door.
Yeah.
Especially you be some grown ass person, some grown ass man or something, kicking in somebody's door. Telling it's a prank. No, it ain't a prank. Now, I mean, you laying out there on the front lawn with a hole through your damn chest.
Yeah, you
know what I mean? So somebody done killed you. Know what I mean? Then that person got to go live with that. Because some people can't deal with that, feel bad. Especially you going to say, oh my God, it was just a prank. How that person supposed to know it was a damn prank you kicking his door in? Especially a person that got a family to protect.
Right.
I ain't got time to ask who's there. Person going to shoot first. You got, especially somebody that protecting themselves or their family.
Right.
You're going to get put down. Now your mama out there crying. Some of these stupid ass trends.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man.
Yeah, dog, it is what it is, man. But shout out to the hip hop world, man. If y'all don't know, Lotto and Ice Spice have squashed their feud between each other and have released a song. You know what I mean, I believe the song is called Gwat. You know what I mean? Where the video just released, well, today, right now, as we recording September the 7th. The video was released September the 5th. But shouts out to the women, you know what I'm saying, on maturing and, you know what I mean, coming together to collide to make, you know what I'm saying, a mega hit between two female mega stars. You know what I mean? Shouts out to them. But we getting close to the time, and
shout out to Ice Spice's mother.
Damn,
they saw some pictures of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Yeah. Yup.
God bless you.
Yeah, that thing is stinging. But like, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. I mean, shout out to her. Shout out to Ice Spice on her little, you know what I mean, cameo role in the movie with Denzel Washington, A$AP Rocky. She had like a little cameo role in there too.
And shout out to Lotto's mother. I seen some pictures of her too. She a little thick.
Yeah.
God bless you too.
Yeah, you right. They are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to them. Shout out to the mothers. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, man, let's talk about what everybody's been talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug has just recently done an interview with it's Blank, right? Bank. I'm sorry, I'm about to say, I don't know why I blacked out right there. With Bank, you know what I'm saying? And it was garnering a lot of attention, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all was talking about it. A lot of us, he gave us an insight onto his world. If you didn't know who Jeffrey was, you learned who the person was. He gave you the insight on why he felt the way he felt about other YSL members and why he feel as though what he did wasn't necessarily snitching. You know what I'm saying? Just to take it of like, you know what I mean, the mentality of where he came from. Like he said, he was one of 11 children. He witnessed his brother's passing 3 days before his 10th birthday, and the funeral on his 10th birthday was the day of the funeral. You know what I mean? So we always judge people. Within the interview, I'm going to say like this. Within the interview, Thug kept saying that they went against the grain. And it's crazy that he said that because I've been listening to the Clips album, and I actually been trying to figure out how I was going to come up with this episode of culturally inappropriate. You know what I mean? In the culture, we feel as though it's going against the grain if you snitch. That's going against the grain. But in reality, snitching is not going against the grain because your natural instincts tell you that I have to do it to survive. So when we feel like we're doing this thing and this is what we're supposed to do, this is the natural progression of it. In reality, it's not. Because we was raised this way, it's really not. This is why, I'm not going to say it's so common, but we see people now just like, yo, it wasn't me, it was him. And then they feel justified in the act. Because in reality, if you start throwing football numbers at me, the reality of it is I'm going to do whatever I got to do to come home. So the unnatural thing to do is to stand on business and not snitch. You know what I mean? That's the unnatural thing to do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if y'all been listening to the Eclipse album, shout out to them. That album is you know what I mean? It's on rotation when I'm doing what I got to do. And they say culturally inappropriate. I even looked up the definition of that. And culturally inappropriate is something that goes against the rules of the culture. And the rules of our culture in hip hop sometimes is no snitching. You know what I'm saying? So we can say that the culturally inappropriate thing to do is snitch. But that's just for our culture. You know what I mean? But I know you probably glanced at the interview too. What did you think about it?
I mean, yeah, I listened to it, some of it. Mm-hmm. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't even see, what did he say about, explain about what, when he was, the whole thing of people accusing him of telling. How do you explain that? Or what, how did he?
He said basically because when he was talking about Roscoe, he never said nothing that they didn't tell him. So, yeah, I mean, shout out to Bank. Because Bank was like,
they who?
The people that the cops that was interrogating him.
Okay.
Because Bank was like, don't you feel like it's wrong that you bring that man name up? And he was like, well, I'm only bringing up names of people that they already knew. It's not like I went in there and tried to divert their attention on some, yo, you know what Bank doing down the street? So he feels, like I said, he feels justified because I didn't tell them any information that they didn't already know.
Okay.
And why you on that? Why he felt mad at Gunna? Because he explained Gunna was the first person to take a plea, according to Thug. Allegedly, Gunna was the first person to take a plea. And when Gunna plead, like this is something that all of the members, not all of the members, Gunna, I don't know if Roscoe said this, but another member said that according to the letter of the law, YSL is not a gang. Because we don't abide by the things that you say. And they always said this is how they, you know what I mean, keeping everything. According to the letter of the law, YSL is not a gang. The things that you have within this description to say that a gang is this, we don't fall within that description. Is exactly verbatim what they said. So he said when Gunna said YSL is a gang, YSL is a threat, and I didn't even know Gunna said this, but this is what Thug said in the interview. YSL is a gang, YSL is a threat. That changed the narrative of what everybody else was saying when they said YSL is not a gang.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, all right, he might. Okay, I can understand what Thug's saying with that. I can understand that. Okay. But this is the whole on top of that. You gotta, and this is how they still get everybody. It sounded like it was like divide and conquer. Because everybody don't got the same lawyer, right? Everybody got different lawyers, everybody got different, everybody talking to them different. See, this is why the powers that be win majority of the time. That just seems like divide and conquer to me.
Right.
All y'all ain't talking to each other. All y'all ain't keeping up on what this person's saying, what this person's saying, what this person's situation is, what this person's situation is. So now, yeah, it just seemed like divide and conquer because y'all all wasn't around each other to all come up with it with the same game plan. So you trying to, you as an individual, you trying to make the best thing for yourself. And Gunna doing that, he might have been. The part that I did see with is saying that I look at you. He looked at Gunna as a street dude because of what they put in the music. Was he a street dude or not? He don't give me the impression of being one.
True.
That's not saying as a man he's some type of punk or some type of bitch made motherfucker. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about a street nigga. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be from the hood and not be street niggas. Like, I am not a street nigga. I'm from the hood.
Right.
But you wouldn't go to nobody that know me or grew up with me and say, he's a street nigga. He's from here, but he not that. Just like it's people I grew up with that, they from that hood, but he's a street nigga. Most of them, they dead already. Some of them in jail, but the people that are still alive and out, they were street niggas. We are from this hood, but I wouldn't be categorized as a street nigga. I wouldn't be categorized as no punk and none of that shit, but I didn't be categorized as a street nigga. You know who's a street nigga and who's not. Mm-hmm. You do know, especially somebody that close to you. This is the problem with, you want everybody to think and be like you. You know Gunna is not like you. It's a potential. It's a chance that may happen. This is the problem with this, how we think. And I'm not just saying street dudes because people are saying that not no telling all that, but like I say, it's divide and conquer. I don't know what you being told. I don't know what everybody else is being told. So we, as an individual, we can't come up with no game plan. So now you might have to start thinking about what's best for me, because I can't even contact nobody else to feed a game plan that, okay, we all on the same page. I don't know.
Because if it's a RICO, I can't contact. If they get me and Iso on a RICO, I can't contact Iso from my pod. That's incriminating right there. Because now it's like, they setting up a game plan. So that's even illegal right there.
Yeah, so I don't know what decision that you might make to go say, because I don't know.
Right.
Now I know what I would say, which is probably not a fucking mumbling word. That's just me.
I feel you, yeah.
See, this is the problem when everything is all mixed up. Everybody don't have the same, everybody's not down, everybody don't have the same degree of, I guess, just down for this shit, or no, this is what I'm about. It's certain levels to that shit. It's people I know that, just like from the hood, I know all different type of people from that neighborhood.
Right.
I know people that people that get up and go to work every day, people that got their ass up and when they sold drugs all goddamn day.
Right.
I know the people who ain't never touched a gun in their real life. I know the motherfuckers that'll walk up and shoot a motherfucking broad daylight.
Right. Facts.
I know the different levels of how everybody's boundaries.
True.
The things that some people won't do and some people that will do. I've been around them people long enough.
Yeah.
You got to understand that everybody not going to have the same thing as you. To say, I looked at him as, no, that's how you looked at him. But deep down, you probably know that's not who he is. He's just somebody who wants to make music. He's a good artist. He might be from the hood, but he don't have that same mentality.
Yeah.
Push come to shove, he made that choice.
Right. Facts. Right.
Push come to shove, he made that choice. Okay. Now, in the eyes of the culture or the black community, was he wrong for that? People look at him like he's wrong for that. But then people also look at Thug like he's wrong for that. Like I say, everybody's looking at, they don't know exactly what type of time they could be looking at everybody's life be over. That shit put pressure on people.
True.
That's why people tell you don't even go the hell out there.
True.
Some people tell you that shit is worse than death. That's how you hear street people say, I'd rather die than go to jail. That's what they mean. I'd rather get killed the fuck out here in the damn street, live for whatever I'm doing and be successful what I'm doing until I get killed out here in the street. Then you lock me the fuck up and the motherfucker tell you I got 100 years, I got 60 years, I got something. I'm gonna be in jail till I'm an old man or I'm gonna die in here. That's why some people tell you that. Some people street do say, no, I'd rather die than go to jail. That's what they mean. Don't nobody want the feeling of being buried alive.
True. Yeah, I think the fact that they couldn't communicate with each other, it made a lot of the situation wrong. Because even Thug went on that. Because correct me because it was a 3-hour long interview. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm getting the names, not the names, but the situations. You know what I mean? Misinterpreted it. Doug said that when Yak and Duke was out, And Duke was standing on business like, well, I don't know the motherfuckers. And he said, like, I don't know why he was saying that. They had all the evidence, like, motherfucker, we got the pictures of you with them. So even when you trying to stand on 10, now you getting jammed up like, we got the photos right here, you with these motherfuckers. We got this right here, y'all with them. You so much you don't know them.
Yeah.
So now you like, damn, I'm fucking up. Like, they going through first off, the biggest gang in the world is the motherfucking police department.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest fucking gang in the world. So the best thing to do is like what you said. Just you gotta stay silent. You can't get in there thinking you're gonna outsmart motherfuckers by saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. You know what I mean? Cause shout out to that's what Kim got in trouble for. Shout out to Lil Kim. Lil Kim got in a situation because of that. I don't know them. We got you right here with these motherfuckers. You told us you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? And remember when Kim got mad at C's? Like, oh, he sold me out. But C's was like, you telling them you don't know shit. You tell them what you don't know when they already know that we know these motherfuckers. So, like, what do you want me to do? Follow behind you saying we don't know them? They already know that we know these motherfuckers. So now you in the conundrum of what do I say and what don't I say? Because now I could be hurting your case. I'm in here telling like, I don't know Iso. Well, we got you right here with his mom. I know his mom, I don't know him. You don't know him, you know him? Y'all right here doing the pod. You just doing the pod, but they going around, like, now I'm fucking the whole situation up. So, like, their whole job is, you know what I mean, get you discombobulated, and that's what they did. Mm-hmm. That's why all the members is like, fuck it, then he did the shit, everybody just, you know what I mean, that's what happened. But shit, the best thing to do, like you said, you got to remain silent. Because whatever I did.
No, I mean, it's up to you to prove it.
Yeah, it's up to you to prove it.
It's up to all to prove it.
Right.
I just be fucking pleading the goddamn fifth and not saying a fucking word.
Yeah, like, all right, whatever I did, I did.
You know what I mean? I don't know how much you want to talk to me because I just listen, I don't, nothing. And whatever comes from that, because that's what because Kim stood on the fact that she said, yeah, because she lied, because that's what she went to jail for. Yeah. With the lying when they knew, like, that's not the truth. Okay, that's just what it is. And she just accepted whatever came with that.
Right.
That's kind of how I would be. That's how I would be. No, I don't know we got you. No, I don't know her. The name of the pod is Ern and Iso Podcast.
Right. You like
whatever the fuck they gonna do, whatever y'all gonna do, whatever time they gonna give me for y'all feel like I'm lying about it, because y'all know I'm lying about it, whatever. I'm just gonna not give y'all nothing, just gonna be quiet.
True. That's how you
I would just accept it. Yeah. So, but that's a part of the strategy of why they win, divide and conquer. They don't, y'all, it's a lot of y'all motherfuckers and y'all can't even communicate, don't know what's going on with the other person. Y'all ain't even on the same goddamn page. You can't be.
Right.
Y'all can't even be on the same page. That's no way they win. How? How the fuck y'all gonna win? Y'all ain't all on the same damn page.
Right.
You trying to take educated fucking guesses of what would be the best way to go about doing this when you can't even contact nobody else to know what. No, because I said that, so you say this.
Right.
We can't. Right. You can't do it.
You can't at all. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. The bottom line is this, man. Get up out of that street shit, man. Trying to have your feet. And it's the thing, man. It all go back to what people say. Elevation requires separation. Everybody can't go. People say that like that's something light to take lightly. No, that's very, very heavy. Everybody can't go. You trying to look out and help everybody, and some of these people is still doing what they do. If I provide you with an opportunity, you got to leave that alone. I mean, you got to leave that alone and do this. Right. Everybody want to have their feet. I want to be doing this music, but still be out in the goddamn street. Right. One of the people, then my friends, my man's man, he's still out here. My man's still out here running around shooting and all this street shit, and he robbing people. And then so now you inheriting a bunch of people's issues and problems.
Right.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So elevation requires separation. Everybody can't go, man. That's easier said than done, I know. But some of y'all gonna be like, man, you saying everybody can't go, but how I'm gonna leave some of these people behind, and these people cared about me. Some of these people do not want to change. These people gonna destroy everything. True. Just like now, them couple people worth everything being destroyed. And the thing about the people as time going that you can't help now. Yeah. And then all the bridges that he may have burnt now with this you with you expressing yourself and talking to somebody that you think that you already know, they tell you these conversations are being recorded.
True.
So you expressing yourself, you feel like you talking to the other person on the other line about what's going on and different people and this and that, and now everything is getting put out to basically destroy whatever little, you know what I'm saying, character people feel like you have left. Yep. They're destroying that. So now you up in there for years and you can't even regular conversate with nobody because it's all being recorded, and that's what they did. They recorded all them calls and let them calls out. But only the ones that's getting leaked is the ones where you talking about other people. I'm pretty sure you done had a million phone calls in there. How come the ones you talking to your family they then? How come the ones you talking to your mom we don't hear nothing about? How come it's only the ones about other rappers and stuff like that? How come those are only ones that we hearing that's quote unquote getting leaked? I'm pretty sure you talked to a bunch of people. Right. Just had regular conversations with people. How the family doing? How cousin doing? How everybody doing? How sis doing? We don't hear all them leak calls. We only hear about the ones you talking about, Glorilla, Andre 3000 ain't help nobody, and Kendrick, man, he ain't help nobody. You just having conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say act like those conversations I ain't never heard nowhere else before. People act like the stuff he's saying ain't never been said before about them people. Plenty of people done said that before. I done had plenty of talks with barbershop dudes about, they ain't really other than Killer Mike, who has they ever put on? You know what I'm saying? Right. I done heard people say that before. I done heard people say, how come where Kendrick little crew at or some people, or he ain't, you know what I mean? Right. Or his man that he putting on and stuff like that. How come you ain't never see him put nobody on? He ain't saying nothing, ain't nobody. I done heard other people say that, the things that he's saying. So it's not like it's some surprise, just that the leak call, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You know what I mean? That down south view. Man, watch out. Saying everything is, man, watch out. Shout out to Wayno, man. Make sure y'all check out Wayno. Wayno be dropping some dope content, man. Because he was thinking the same thing I was thinking when you listened to him. He's like, man, watch out. Like, it's so crazy to be saying that, man. Man, watch out.
Yeah, but like it showed the kinks in the armor for, down south, because we looked at down south as an allegiance, and behind closed doors, it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like anywhere else.
Spot. Yeah, exactly.
Know what I'm saying? It's like anywhere else. They got they have their issues. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? They have their issues, but what I will say, they are still quicker to help one another. But that's just Southern hospitality overall. You go down there, that's just how they are. People are. Yeah. They're quicker to help you. You know what I'm saying? So they are quicker to try to put somebody else on. Yeah, they are quicker that, even though, it wasn't going to be all peaches and cream. Everybody not going to, get along all the damn time. They are quicker to try to put each other on. Yeah. Because that's how it is down there with anything. Whether it's good shit, whether it's bad shit, I'm quicker to try to put you on, thinking I'm helping you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody can't go. You really have to figure out who is the best for the circle that you got, because even if we say we not a gang, but everybody out here yelling YSL and Iso out here robbing motherfuckers. Now I'm associated with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you really do have to figure out, like, who fit to come and who fit to be in my circle. And if you way over there and every now and then I just send you a couple dollars because I love you, but you can't be with me, you got to do that. And even that can be looked at as crazy. Because now that you can be like, damn, my man over there, I can't bring him over here. I'm just going to see him $1,000 every now and then. Oh, you was funding the motherfucking gang over there. So you got to be careful in everything you do, because these people don't want us to succeed.
And then we were like, how'd you get the gun? I bought it. How much you pay for it? $1,000.
Right.
Where you get the money from? I got it from Ern and Iso.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how that should be, though. That's how that should be. Because, like, just think about the shit is crazy, because it's like, Thug in there, first off, Thug was part of, like, Rich Gang. You know You know what I'm saying? With Birdman. Thug in there talking about the Roscoe shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus. Like, this shit is so integral. Like,
no, yeah, but they said the boy Roscoe, didn't he, like, a few years ago, he admitted that he did that?
He did admit it. Yeah. He said, I did this shit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Damn, shot that motherfucker tour bus up, man.
Right.
What type of shit is that? So is they saying that Birdman went to Thug and said, find somebody to do that for him, or they just went on that, or
that's what Thug was saying, was like, it ain't like I ever said Birdman name for them to direct towards him.
Oh.
But he's like, but everybody knew the beat. We already knew what was going on. You heard Wayne a million times saying Bird ain't paying me my money. She's like, so I didn't have to tell them who to look at. They knew who to look at. Yo, 28 motherfucking, first of all, I didn't know YSL was so deep. 28 members of YSL got indicted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, but that go back to what I always say. Shit when you start getting outside of the media circle.
Yeah.
I don't know all these niggas like that. It's my man's man, my man's man's man, my man's cousin, my man's cousin's girlfriend's brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Start getting, who is these niggas?
That's what Thug said, because Thug was like, when Gunna was on it, Gunna was like, I only know of 3 YSL members that perform illegal activities. And Thug was like, you only know 3 niggas. You know me, Yak, and Duke. So if you say that, and we only 3 niggas you know, he was like,
that's what I'm saying. Got too many niggas around. You don't know all these niggas. That's why I never liked that when I was younger, because you would just hang around my man, like my man he just wanted people like, he had like 1 million people around him, but me and him is close. But he had people around. He could meet a motherfucker. Listen, you could be a motherfucker. You smoked with him one time because you in the goddamn, you live in a building that some chick that he messed with, and you could be the brother of the chick he messing around with. He putting you on, he bringing you around. I don't know all these niggas. Why when it's time to go out somewhere, we 20 deep? You can't even remember everybody's name. How is he with us? I don't know this man. I don't know this man if something jump off, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what he's capable of.
Right.
I don't know what I mean. I don't know if he's solid. I don't know if he's fucking rat. I don't know if he a motherfucker that's going to turn on us. You just want people that, he just want to roll fucking deep in that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because everything that he brings to it, you're responsible for. And everything he do now, you putting it in a situation where...
But because everybody looking at us because we the main people, so when we go somewhere, it's going to be, oh, y'all got all these people with y'all.
Right.
So people going to look at me. When it's, well, damn, before it was like you, him, and like 2 other people, 4 of y'all. Now it's fucking 15 of us. Right. I don't even know majority of these people. Only like 5 people out of 15.
Right. We all of us. All of y'all niggas? Yeah, you gotta be careful now, man.
Right.
They handing out RICOs and shit left and right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Yeah, so, she might just keep this joint going, just break the joint in 2 parts. We call this fucking culturally inappropriate.
This is culturally inappropriate. This is culturally inappropriate. This is culturally inappropriate.